Hello Leo, welcome to Thoughtful Tarot. Welcome back if you've been here before. Today I'm going to do a reading for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus placements. I'm going to begin by taking a card from this Shaman's Dream Oracle. And we have Sky Dancers and Surrender. Then I'm going to take one from the Mushroom Spirit Oracle. And we have Bamboo Mushroom with Fertility. I'm going to take one from the Fairies Oracle, the Brian Froud deck, and this has jumped out, Unity, so I'm going to take that. Then I'm going to try and control these tea leaf cards and take 4. Oof, these have just rolled out by themselves. So that's 2. 3, 4. Okay. And I'm going to finish off by taking 4 tarot cards. I'll do that in a moment. So we have November, the month of November. That could be something that started in November or something that's going to come to fruition next November. Wall, misunderstanding. Bird flying, news is on the way. And lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry. Okay, so we have Sky Dancer with Surrender. So this is, it's about surrendering to forces around us. We've got these butterflies here, so there is changes happening. And if this this looks like a dragonfly. If it's a dragonfly, then dragonflies live all their lives underwater, attached to the stem of a long grass or something. Then one day they crawl up out of the water, up the stem, and completely the sun dries them out, and their wings unfold, and they become this amazing flying creature. So it's an evolvement that the dragonfly, it must just surrender to it, and it just happens, and off it flies. It evolves from this creature under the water to this amazing flying creature. So this is something that's happening at the moment in some way for Leos. There's some kind of evolving going on that we have to surrender to. We have to surrender to it if we want it to happen in a clear, concise, mostly painless way. The bamboo mushroom here is again, it's talking about fertility. So that's about evolving and growing. So it fits very nicely in with this. It could actually be talking about, for some people, this actually could be talking about somebody trying to get pregnant and and coming into this fertile period now. That's obviously for some, or maybe just even for one person. But overall, for everyone, it is a time of growth. Oh, I was going to put these the other way this time. Let me just turn them around so see if it works better. Okay, I think that works quite well. Yeah. Okay, so we have this idea of something growing and evolving for Leo. This is a timeless reading, so it will apply whenever you see it. Whenever you see it, it will apply to you. And this card we get from the Fairies Oracle is about unity. I'm going to read that because I find the explanations of these cards really interesting. So unity is the first card, it's number 1, and it refers to union, mystical experience, spiritual home. And in a reading, it says, when this card comes up in a reading, it is asking us to remember the mystical concept that we are all one, unified in a holistic universe. It reminds us to look at the needs and goals we have in common with others and to seek cooperation and community action, rather than attempt to do everything on our own. To achieve our goals, we need the active cooperation of others, and to get that cooperation, we must be helpful to them and willing to work with their ideas as well as our own. It suggests that we think of things in terms of equal partnerships rather than in lines of hierarchy or hierarchical authority. Unity also tells us that we have much to gain by remembering our own wholeness. Resolution of inner conflict is often necessary before we move ahead. It is important at this time that we work towards cooperation and reconciliation within and without. Seek the highest good of all involved, not merely your own idea of the highest good. Ask for the divine energy of unity to permeate and guide you. So the growth here that's happening is a growth that's about how we relate to ourselves and to others, and how we have to not separate everything. We have to remember that we're all part of each other, we're all part of everything, and that is the best way to achieve this goal that we have, this evolving, the whole of the consciousness of humanity is evolving, and it's evolving towards a unity consciousness. So this is this reading, Leo, is letting you know that you are very much within that and need to be aware of it in order to evolve at the best rate of your involvement possible. So you could have a leading role in this. You could have you could be being asked to lead somehow in your communities. This lightning card here, control your anger or you will be sorry. This isn't to say that you're going to be sorry because you're going to end up in a fist fight with somebody, hopefully. It's more about control anger, about people in your life, people around you who rebel against your evolving, people who look at you and misunderstand, misunderstand your motives, or misunderstand the the purpose of beginning a journey that's heading somewhere that's beyond the normal. So control your anger here, because that could be very, very frustrating. Just realise that everybody moves at their own pace, and a leader is someone who leads by example. And I really think that Leo is being asked here to be a leader in this. This fertility bamboo mushroom here is talking about spreading seeds of, growing the consciousness, evolving to a new consciousness, and pulling everybody along with you by leading by example, surrendering to the forces around that are pushing everybody towards this higher ideal, and realising and showing people that it's through unity that it's the best way of doing it. And but before we can unite with everybody else, we need to be able to unite with our inner and outer world ourselves. And we have bird flying, news is on the way. So you're going to get a message of some sort that might help with this situation. So I'm going to take 4 tarot cards for you. These are the Light Seers tarot deck. Okay, so we have So we have the 5 of Wands. Can I put them in here? Yes. Can we see this? We have the 5 of Wands. This is a struggle, bit of conflict. We have the Hermit going inside. We have the Emperor taking control, and we have the 5 of Cups, not allowing ourselves to fall into a victim mode of disappointment. Okay, it's an ongoing thing. It's something that it can be like 4 steps forward, 3 steps back. So the 5 of Wands, it's conflict here, misunderstanding, and this control your anger. So don't get frustrated with something going on around you that seems to be dragging you back or dragging you down in some way, something that's not letting you evolve to where you want to be, do what you want to do, and realise that dealing with this situation is part of the evolvement. It's learning to deal with this kind of, when things aren't going your way. People who are being difficult have to be handled in a certain way, and that will take practice. The Hermit, look inside, go inside and really look at how you deal with things. Look at how Leo... This is Leo with this shining light here, this big heart, this shining light. But you have to connect to your inner world so you can see in your outer world, you can see the results of it in your outer world. These steps are, this is a journey that you've been on. See those little sparkles of light here going up this. You've come from here, you're going up here. And you've got to this position where you're sitting at the top of the mountain now in full glow of strength and purpose and foresight and spiritual guidance. If you are aware of that you have spirit guides, I think we all do, try and maybe in a meditation, try and make kind of a contact with them and ask for help. Ask for help with a situation, and apply it. Apply any realizations, apply them in your life. The Emperor is somebody who's completely in control. I think he might be all the 4 kings involved, combined. I think there's also a bit of arrogance around the Emperor. It's connected to Aries, and we have this ram, the ram here. So this could be a person that could be a bit difficult to work with. Might be somebody who you have to control your anger with. You're having to control your anger with. So remember, take a deep breath. Don't let this Mars retrograde in Leo affect you. So you're going to, bite your tongue here, but don't let that make you feel as though you're not doing what you're supposed to do. Often, Leo, I think it's hard for Leo sometimes if they're expected to be leaders and expected to be strong, and they don't like to step down in a fight or an argument. It can bring them to this place of feeling disappointed with themselves, maybe, and feeling that they're not making having the right impact. But with this 5 of Cups, it's only part of the picture. It's only part of the picture. There's another reality going on as well. So don't connect to this disappointment, maybe for a minute, and then let it go and turn round and look to this new reality that's going on from you. Okay, so I'm going to take one more card from the Wisdom of the Oracle to finish off this reading. And we have Unfinished Symphony. So Unfinished Symphony is, the essential meanings are unfinished business, an incomplete lesson, lack of closure, the need to make amends. And the Oracle's message is, this is a time to tie up loose ends as you near the completion of a cycle or project, a mastery of a lesson or skill. Before you can move forward, it's important that you come to terms with where you are now. Practice radical acceptance. Take inventory so that emotional and psychological closure can occur and the answers you seek will be found. You can't move forward if you are leaving things unfinished. Reflect on what has passed so that the symphony can finally end on a high note. So that's it, Leo. This Unfinished Symphony is just, it just means that you're still in the middle of doing this. You're in the middle of finding this place. You're still, you're thinking about all the options. This is your spiritual growth here. You're evolving. You're on a journey. You're dealing with situations in a way that you wouldn't normally deal with them. So you're being asked to surrender. Let the fertile universe guide you. Follow unity consciousness. Control your anger and frustration. And don't get disappointed or feel let down in any way, because you're on a journey of involvement that is heading to a really great place. And it's a hard journey, this journey of unity, of having to unite with things within ourselves that don't agree with what's going on outside of ourselves. We have to find a way to bring those things together, and also dealing with people who trigger us, press our buttons, finding a way to lead without being a tyrant, finding a way to lead in a way that's understanding and with compassion and understanding, taking on this role. That's what I have for you, Leo. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed the reading. I hope it resonates. Bye for now.